All right, so watch the tri-vents here. What we want to be watching are the tri-vents. You'll see them hold for just a second. They'll sort of stop. Then you'll see a big spurt, and then hopefully you'll see a Raptor ignition, and we'll see a liftoff. Yeah, there we go. All right.
T-minus 16 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So this is what we've been waiting for, y'all. Yeah, don't worry about our countdown clock. Just look at the rocket. When it lights, you'll know it. So Starship SN10, this is your shot. Let's see if we can get up to 10 kilometers here.
There we go.
7, 6.
It's going. It's going.
4, 3.
All right, we have ignition. Here we go, baby.
Yes. 10.
Yes.
All right, folks.
Wow.
Let's see what we get.
Yes.
There we go.
Here it goes. Look at that.
Right through the SpaceX. It's going right there.
Look at that.
Oh, yes. Go SN10.
About 30 seconds.
Go SN10. You can do it, baby.
30 seconds. Starship 10 has liftoff. It's headed to 10 kilometers.
Shake over here
on
at the
its
village.
test flight
Look
from
at that.
Boca Chica, Cameron County, Texas.
Yes.
Come on. There she goes. Looking good from here, everybody. Nice and slow. Again, very low throttle setting on a 3 Raptor engine. Wow!
Getting a lot of reports with no audio.
That roar is amazing. The sound is incredible. I can't wait for you guys to hear the clean audio.
Wow.
Did we get shut down yet?
Okay, so we'll see one engine cut off here.
About T plus 2 minutes. We're getting ready to.
Yes.
Okay, Chris, whatever you say. I still don't know if Jack can hear us.
Shutdown, that is planned. That is okay. So,
look at this. This is off one of the robots. This is Michael controlling the robot. Wow.
Man, this is so awesome. This never gets old. I could watch 100 of these. We should see the second engine cut off here shortly.
That's what we need.
next thing we'll see another engine shut down. We'll go from 2 engines down to 1. This is their way of throttling. They're basically just, you know, there's a limited throttle, minimum throttle these engines can do of around 40% or so. So in order to not go too fast, we're trying to just crawl up to their apogee.
Normal or not.
And once they get up there, they don't want to be going super fast. They don't want to get up there quickly. They're just slowly climbing to their highest altitude. There we go. There's engine shut down 2, so they're now down to 1 Raptor engine. That is planned. That is okay.
Yeah.
So they're at about 8 kilometers in altitude right now.
All these different angles, y'all. I can't even decide which one to show. They're all recording.
Switch over to
together
the
a video.
Starting to kind of lose it in the clouds.
Switch over to the header.
But it's clearing. A big patch of blue sky is coming, my
So
friends.
that they switched over to the header thing.
Hopefully that's symbolic for 2021.
I'm not sure if that's what I meant, but that's what it
So next thing we're going
sounded
to see is we're going to see the vehicle use a single Raptor engine to flip itself down onto its belly. It'll tuck in its fins, specifically its top fins. Now it's kind of hovering. It's literally just sitting there at apogee. We can see it now. Don't be fooled by the clouds moving in front of it. It is
4 minutes. 10
it
kilometers.
is stationary. It's completely just hanging out in the sky right now, which is so crazy to see. This must be the 10-kilometer flight. Oh, that is so cool.
So with the previous one, it almost looked like it started descending, and that's what we're kind of seeing here.
There we go.
now.
There's the kick. There's the kick.
Yeah.
And now it's falling. It's going to be falling. Oh, look
Now
at
it's
that.
dumping the oxygen.
Okay,
That's following at the same time.
Okay, this is the belly flop.
That's
Whoa,
identical.
here it comes. Oh my gosh, from here it's so much scarier. Holy crap. It looks like it's right on top of us.
Yep.
It's so much easier to see against the white clouds right now than it has been in the past. Holy cow, that is terrifying. The weirdest thing is when we're gonna hear the engine stop here in a second. It's gonna be dead silence. You're just gonna be seeing this thing fall out of the freaking sky. Will this be the one? There it is. That is so surreal.
Come on now, can it do the landing?
That is so surreal, guys.
Come on.
You can do it.
I can't even.
Either die
handle it.
Very crazy.
Gosh, you can see the recirculation up above it of like the papers getting caught.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, there's a Starship in
Here we go. I think they're gonna stick it, guys. I think they're doing it this time. Look at it. So slow. It falls so slow. It falls so slow.
So
It's
as it
just
continues to fall, there's about a
unbelievable.
minute left in flight. As a reminder, all three.
Look at that thing. It's just falling
ignite for the flip and burn.
like a skydiver on its belly.
I wish
using
there
as
was an
much
altitude
of the surface
readout.
as
Come
it
on,
can.
SpaceX, put an
Just
altitude
to keep its
readout on there
terminal
next
velocity
time.
nice
We
and slow.
need
That
one.
way the engines don't have to do as much work for the landing burn. So at about
Getting
500
close
meters,
now.
we're going to see those engines relight.
Look
And again, they're going to try and light
Come
up
on,
all
baby.
3 Raptor engines at first, and then immediately shut them down, hopefully.
Coming up on
Or
5
shut
minutes,
one down.
45 seconds.
Just one. Here we go.
Down
Coming up
below
on.
2 kilometers. We're preparing
coming up
to
on the
light
flip.
3 Raptor
Right
engines
here.
to begin the flip
Here we go.
sequence.
Close-up shot.
It'll culminate with
There it is,
landing
engine
on the
relight.
landing pad in Boca
Looks
Chica.
good. Oh, it's looking good, guys. This is it. There's the. That's okay. We're going down to a single Raptor engine for the final landing. They're doing it. They're doing it. They absolutely are doing it. They're doing it. 100%. Yes. Now is it going to stay standing? Is it still there? It's still there. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. It's done it. Yes. Yes. There's a little fire. I don't know what that fire is, but yes. Wow! That is history, my friend. That is history. Mars just got a little bit
Let's
closer
hope it
today.
stays in one piece.
Right here.
Wow.
There is a fire down there.
Oh my! Just keep leaning. Tower of SN10.
This is amazing. This is
Yeah, the
absolutely
landing
crazy.
Oh man, it's got a
it's
bit of a
beautiful
tilt.
day.
Look at it, all the
It
different
does have a bit
angles.
of a
I
tilt.
can't
Come
believe
on.
that.
Right here, definitely
Leaning.
out there.
Exactly. They didn't have a nose cone sitting right on top though. It was probably adding a bit more weight, so let's hope it's not
Magnificent
stable.
beast. As the
Man, I'd
saying
love to see an
goes,
improvement
we've
legs.
had a successful soft touchdown on the landing pad. That's capping a beautiful test flight of Starship 10.
Right.
As a reminder, the key point
Yeah,
of
no, they
today's
just
test
said
flight
it,
was to
yeah.
gather the data on controlling the
have,
vehicle while
the fire
re-entering,
suppression.
and we were successful in doing
No
so.
way.
We had a nominal ascent.
Now this is going to be
We had the
interesting.
maneuver
How
to
stable
place
is that
Starship
vehicle?
horizontal when
Did
we
it
reached
stay in
10
this position?
kilometers
This
right
really
on
shows
time.
it leaning
Is everything
backwards.
And
normal?
during
Yes.
the subsonic entry, it appears we
Normal
had
as
good
it gets.
control of the
A little
vehicle
bit more
using the front
context,
and
you can
aft
see the
flaps.
lean
Did
there.
it.
So
And
this
as
is
we
what
approached the
Space is worried
landing
about.
pad, we
Earlier
successfully
we
hit
saw
the
the
3
engine.
Raptor
The sun
engines
is
to
floating
perform
up
that
near
flip
the
maneuver.
crane.
Then we
Absolutely
shut
going
down
right
2
now.
of them and landed on the single and
It's
plan. A
definitely
beautiful soft landing
Needed some
of
Starship.
Starship on the landing pad in
Look
Boca
at that.
Chica.
That is the life
Also,
lesson
a
for today.
congratulations to the Starship team in Texas. They've steadily increased the test launch cadence over the course of the program and have delivered some of the most exciting test flights many of us have seen in a long time.
It has
Texas
not
team
fallen
has several
over.
more suborbital test vehicles in build, with number 11 ready to roll out to the pad in the very near future. It's an inspiring time for the future of human spaceflight. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you'll join us for the next test flight of Starship 11.
No,
So yeah, it felt quicker those times.
they're all available
Oh
on
man, we will join you for the next
for
flight.
joining
My
us
gosh,
today.
how about that?
For joining us today.
Now,
Yeah,
one,
There's fire down there though.
Feel it here.
one
You
thing
can
that
absolutely
immediately,
hear it. Folks, his eyes honestly
I
really
thought,
want to
wow,
be-
is that
when
going
it
to
was
work out?
falling out,
The actual
even
single
start
engine
to-
descent,
Join
it
us
was
for the
still
next
quite
test
high.
flight of Starship
I
11.
wonder whether, did they start the flip any higher, or did it just all go go
hit,
perfectly to
but
plan.
it is in
Is
one
that-
piece, and it made the landing.
It seemed like it was
and
the
here it
same
is.
altitude as before,
The
based
crowd
on that
after the
camera
flight.
from below.
This is amazing.
It seemed like
Okay,
it
so
started
as
at the
every
same
time,
altitude.
we're going to right away.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
notice we had the
incredible.
shot from the
And this time we can scream as much as we want to. We don't have to hold our breath. So there you go. This is really, really good.
Yeah,
guys. I can't believe that.
Before liftoff.
I can
Thank you so much for the super chats. I am so excited about this. It stuck the landing. It did it. It did it. Yes.
Man, how cool was it that we just got to all
so
witness
I'm
that
going to
though
replay
live?
the whole
Like,
thing.
to be able to catch that live is awesome.
Yeah.
The first time they've stuck the landing,
Again,
that's the full.
Don't panic if it tips over.
The full mission right there.
These landing legs
100%.
suck. SpaceX knows it.
You know, the only thing that could make that any better
Temporary
is
solution.
if they try to stick the landing a
If
little
this thing
tighter so that it was
falls
coming
overnight, they don't
down
really care.
just,
They
that one engine.
what they need to
a
prove
little
for the
tighter.
landing.
I mean,
So just keep that in mind.
was
That this is
just
not a big
unreal.
deal.
Let's
for
hope
the fall.
it.
At
Let's
this point,
hope
it
it.
falls.
There's a fire going on down there.
They did what they need to do. They proved what they need to
goes up in
prove.
flames.
Holy cow, guys!
And as soon as the Starship starts shaking,
I thought
They are just
the
hosing it
landing
down. That's
gear may
that's
not
an
come down.
automated
Wow.
fire suppression
If it came
system.
Let's go to the roof shot. I want to see the
We saw
what it
some
looks like
photos
from.
of
that
those
even
where they
spread.
have, like,
You can see the lean.
and they can steer.
We did it!
amazing. Thank you all for watching. This is such a show.
I can't believe it.
The legs didn't.
FC2, please prepare for section
I had a little
35.
tear.
I reckon they did. I reckon the crush core on them is pretty fragile in a way. Like if they don't touch down real
Yeah.
lightly, then they're going to crush them.
Starship
You
10
always
has
end up with
liftoff. It's headed
that
to
lean
Test
going on.
Test flight from Boca Chica,
Yeah.
Cameron County, Texas.
Which is pretty. I mean, that's pretty unlikely because there's no mechanics.
Which I find a little bit fun.
You know,
Notice that early on as well.
Thank you guys again.
30 seconds, Starship 10 has
tuned in,
liftoff.
that
It's
have
headed to 10
followed along
kilometers.
on this
I'll go and have a-
Test
I'll actually
flight
put this
from
on
Boca
replay
Chica,
again.
Cameron
It
County,
really means
Texas.
the world to me.
That angle.
Yeah, honestly, I'm speechless right
Yeah, look, I mean, it's pretty bottom heavy when it comes to engines. There's a lot of massive engines.
now they have one back.
As long as they're sort of venting.
They might also want to scrap it and go on to SN11.
It looks like there's probably
That's
a
about
bit
the
of
same thing. Or, you know, SN15 is waiting for Force to find. That's a more updated, more upgraded, more modern version of Starship.
That's unreal.
Newest.
And, you know, like I've heard so much criticism about this maneuver over the last
Again,
sort of 7
Rachel,
weeks.
go back
It's
to
just
our
never gonna work. There's always
pad
going to be air
shot.
bubbles in it. You know,
Man,
yeah,
we're just here on
but
this camera right
after
now.
Okay, I'm
you hear
sorry.
enough, you start thinking, mate, are they right?
So at
we have a
2
safety
minutes
camera?
and
Am I just
20
being too
something
optimistic?
seconds,
No, look.
we're seeing the
Anytime
first
you doubt
engine
SpaceX,
flammable. That is normal.
Okay, sorry.
They do that to reduce the thrust as the Starship continues upwards to everything.
So thank you again for those of you that
So the
have been
engine
watching
gets
with
throttled
us.
down and
Sorry.
down and down. And at
You
some
were
point
saying,
it
now an
turns
8.5 hour
and
live stream.
that's going to be
At our new Mars Studio
something
B.
that'll need to
This is just the beginning for us.
in
Right
time
now,
line.
we're
You know, they
trying
may
to
not always
do
get there
this
straight away,
as
but they
possible
will get there.
in the highest
And,
quality possible. We want to help me.
You just got to appreciate the engineering that goes into
Upgrade
it.
equipment.
C plus 2 minutes.
That incredible,
The absolute highest
I mean,
quality.
there's a hell of a lot of calculations going on in that last 5-6 seconds of that landing to try to get that to touchdown.
So super flaps at this point.
They can join our awesome Discord channel. Hello, Discord. I love you guys.
The entire way down.
Thank you guys again for all of you tuning in, all the super chats. I'm so sorry that I've
You see
missed
that the engine is flaming out.
almost all of them today. It's kind of out of
How
hand.
the other engines have
It
to work
really does
to
mean a lot to me.
balance
It makes this whole thing happen. It makes this whole turn work. It makes this whole
Yeah,
thing
it did.
So, and also if you want to support me and maybe do it on one way, I do again have 10%
Got a
on
little bit of a
F1
leak
t-shirts
here.
today because
I think it's
for
earned
whatever
its
reason I've
this
been wearing
is
it all the
just the
time
last-
lately. So I figured
The last little
today,
bit, that last
in good
landing
luck,
is that
we were
that
to wear the
shot
F1
there.
shirts.
And then you
make
can
sure
see
that
the
the
next funny
engine
thing here.
that has never
as you can
failed on
clearly
ascent.
see, the exhaust
So, I
yes,
mean, that
has
almost-
direct
People
power.
always think that the
Just
F1
that
failed
should
on
be
like
the
Apollo
case.
15. That was the center engine of the J2. That was on
That
stage
shot
2.
there
A
was
J2,
unbelievable.
I think or J2's
you
failed
get that.
descent.
You even get
There's
that
never
sun,
an
that big
unplanned
flare.
premature shutdown or failed F1 engine on any of the Saturn V missions. So it is the lucky ending. So, so if you want 10% off of the F1 t-shirts, go to everydayastronaut.com/shop. That helps so much. That makes all this stuff physically possible. So thank you to all of you that do support this and whatever capacity, just for tuning in and watching and hanging out. This is really.
Yeah.
When I say it means a lot, like that is very personal to me. You guys chose to spend your day tuning in and watching.
2, 1, ignition. Abort.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's actually not always intuitive.
We need to start dumping footage.
Oh
God, it just blew up. It just blew up.
It just made it such a scale.
Team does have to make an evaluation of what causes We're going to stay with you a little bit on the webcast and then come back with
that's why we won't run a replay.
whether we are scrubbing today or if we're going to give it another try. Right now, in Boca Chica, everything's looking good. We're saving the vehicle. Everything's going along as we've done before in static fires. We're normally used to shutting down the vehicle.
I don't know.
So,
it's gone. It was there. Now it's gone.
Oh, definitely.
She did. Yeah. I mean, again. Who cares at this point? I mean, what happened? They proved it out. The landing legs are temporary. The landing legs
mostly successful.
Everybody knows it.
99% successful. I'm still going to call that a win. So there was some obviously some fire.
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that just happened. Again, don't panic. There's no one on it. They probably not going to refly it anyway.
And that makes the Starship.
I'm sure that would have all been remote stuff.
I gotta see what happens.
As soon as it hits that vertical position, the aft-flaps are extending again. Now they are not.
Well, they're definitely not flying that one again, but it did achieve all its goals. It's a bit of a bummer.
It just blew up from the bottom. Rachel, good job switching shots.
That was really interesting as well.
Rachel switched shots mid-explosion.
99.
I can't believe that.
So to say.
I kind of thought SN8 was 99.
Section of the Starship.
This is just that
It's getting smaller when the flaps retract inward, and then that part of the hull gains speed, and that basically makes the Starship able to adjust its position.
I'm just like, because I switched back over and it exploded as I was looking at it, so I must have been delayed somehow.
So that the back of the Starship can gain speed, and as soon as it's in a horizontal position, they extend more, so it slows down and balances out, and it's amazing to see this. They are electrically powered.
I don't know if I can talk now.
With really strong Tesla electric motors, actually. Tesla Model S plate motor.
What do you say after that?
Same engine.
Good job. Happy birthday. I mean, I just don't
when you
even
get a Tesla, when you get a Tesla Model S plate, or
what
plate,
that?
that's what it's called. They're going to be released to the market rather soon. And it's
again, don't freak out.
Utilizing
I promise that I know it seems like a big deal,
Elon Musk
but it's really
powered by
not a huge deal. They're probably going to scrap this thing anyway. It would have been nice to have it in a museum, or nice to have it maybe
before
back
over. We could definitely see that it did have a reasonably significant bounce, so I suspect it probably hit the deck just a little hard, maybe ruptured something.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, you two.
Right here,
I think you guys deserve your F in the chat now.
they stopped.
You deserve your F in the chat.
Like, the explosion knocked out communications on one of the robots.
Oh
This
no!
day gets
Give me a second. We're going to continue the rewatching soon.
Beach robot had
It
already
exploded.
I mean, there it goes there. So, you know, it was sitting there for quite a while.
Give me a second.
It lost its.
And there's no easy way to tell where that exploded.
So I'm working on that right now.
Join us for the next test flight.
I'll get all these videos up to
But it stuck the landing. It stuck the landing. Give me a second. It'll soon explode.
Technically, you can say that this didn't end in a rut.
It's a that's a nice finishing move.
I mean, not really. I mean, the flight was fine. The flight and the landing. Arguably, the landing was maybe just a tad rough. Maybe if it ruptured something.
We got the landing and we got the.
I'm just picturing the news headlines.
So it stuck the landing.
Oh yeah, SpaceX loses another rocket.
That was unsafe now.
Oh man.
Give me a second. I'm going to return.
SpaceX loses yet another rocket.
The skirt. There's black smoke that comes out.
There's fuel left in the tank
underneath the skirt right
somehow
before it
that
explodes.
must have ignited.
We knew that the
and it thrusts the Starship up into the air.
Frame by
It didn't
frame
want to
here.
quit. It wanted to fly again.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Does it come down again as well?
Pretty spot on there what you're saying, I think.
Here we go.
So I think I can reverse here one frame at a time. So that first frame we see billowing smoke come fuming out of the bottom of the thrust area because it's actually spewing out of both. If you sort of look closely, we see a little bit of smoke coming out of the just near the aft flap there.
There you go.
And
Well, and that except for the hinges, so there would be a hole in the skirt there for the motor.
yeah.
We know they're all
look at
And there's an explosion at that point because you see the entire vessel kind of shift and ripple. So there's something fairly significant.
Buckle and then burst. See the hull
Just that frame there, you can sort of see up the top, the nose is actually starting to crumble already.
Starts bursting.
Just between those two frames, so something's exploded out of the bottom of that,
ripped off,
which has lifted the whole thing up, and at that force, you can see the whole wing shear straight off. So that wing is gone there.
Okay.
Serial
number 10 didn't want to take it.
Removed, and it's the entire
and it probably comes down
liquid
again
oxygen tank is gone at that point.
And again, this was beyond the doubt.
It's interesting
more
that
progress than the first two flights.
There must have been a big methane
The
leak.
trend is in the right direction. The limit
Because we don't.
if you want to use those
something was broken.
I'm getting
something
flash signals here from the
obviously,
moderators, but I'm not clear as to.
We'll look at what SpaceX
Look at
and
the
Elon say following the
Okay,
flight.
give me a second. Yeah,
And
I will.
Wow,
what the
that
next
is
step
not what
will
I
be.
expected. I thought that they
I do
had
believe
that
that
one
SpaceX
well
said
under
at the
control
conclusion
after
of
the
their
landing.
coverage that SN11 will be the next to fly.
Again,
I
I think it's.
did what it just did, which is now
I don't think
removes
it's a
any doubt
problem.
that
I mean,
SN11 was going to be the next to
SN11's
fly.
basically ready to roll out, so I doubt they would have reflown it anyway, to be totally honest. But to have the option would have been cool, and at least to be able to diagnose the vehicle would have been extremely beneficial because I haven't saved one of these yet. But yeah, I mean it's launched the entire thing up well out of frame, and what we're seeing just rattling around there, and it looks nearly to me like there's debris smashing into that SN2 test tank.
Doesn't
So
touch the ground because there are legs under it. So it must have been a rough landing. And
So
then
it certainly seems like the firing of the water,
but it's like 99 or something
suppression.
Like that, right?
Well, ceased at that
very
stage.
knows
Yeah.
while it is taking
Fire was out, I guess.
you can actually see
Well, there
it being crushed
could have
there
been,
for a
you know,
section.
a little fire
Try that again.
underneath
How
the
are you
skirt,
guys?
and considering
Yeah.
how it was sitting,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have seen
What a
it.
roller coaster of emotions. I mean,
So,
and yeah, it's
wildly speculative.
Chris.
Wow.
yeah. Well,
Wow, this
I mean,
is
it definitely
Lots
seems
of
to me
damage.
that
I'll go on the record and I'll say because
came
it
from
was
the-
lower
from
in
the
the rocket,
bottom
I
of the
don't think it was
tank coming out
intentional.
here
I don't think they
from ahead of
intentionally
time.
triggered the flight termination
you can sort
system.
of see it like it's coming
That,
down
I would
the
not put it
back
past
bricks in there,
SpaceX
sort
to
of
trigger
stick
the flight
through the
termination
frame,
system, so they wouldn't have to
the
clean it
entire
up.
thing probably
whatever.
launched itself.
But yeah, that was definitely that was a big move. That was a very big move.
And let's just as they're saying in the comments here, let's just hope that SpaceX got a lot
Yes,
of the
by the
data
way, we
of
hopefully have that in slow motion on multiple cameras.
because
Hopefully we'll find
We saw
out.
everything tonight.
We did have a couple cameras go down. We had that
Big
with
old
cam.
CPV.
That's been incredible. I
CRPV
think that
outside
those
screen.
cameras
Goodbye.
unfortunately went totally down. We do have another camera that was a safety
Having
cam.
a running with all these
It's
tests.
true,
because the methane tank is still in one piece.
Yeah.
COPV.
Yeah,
The
yeah, they're pretty energetic
Now
when
it's
they
ready for shipping.
end up in
Like we always
a
wondered how they were going to move starships around, and Elon's like, "We'll fly them, or they could just flatten them."
It
and
was
Well,
a
put 'em
long,
on a
hot
truck
day.
and, truck
There
them
we go.
somewhere.
I don't know what else to say about that
that's
other than,
still-
well, it's a bit of
I
a bummer
don't
that
think
they
that's
lost
a
it,
fire.
but
I think that's the
apart from
sunlight
that,
glinting
huge
off.
success.
Said too.
And
let's go back
we'll wait to
the
see
news.
the
I mean, again,
incredible number of hurtful news stories pop up in the next
I can't
couple of
believe that
hours.
happened.
Where
I cannot
we see
believe that
that
happened.
SpaceX failed again.
We'll be getting you guys a
Right.
slow-mo as soon as we
Hello,
can.
crap.
So we're going to keep
Ryan,
this.
are you done?
So you'd imagine even in an emergency
Coming
situation,
up on 5 minutes, 45 seconds. We're down below 2 kilometers. We're preparing to light 3 Raptor engines to begin the flip sequence. Culminate the landing on the landing pad.
This is where they learn and they
we got
going down.
fire suppression systems.
Relighting all 3 engines, all 3, 1, 2, 3, perfect. One gets shut down.
Yeah, that's right.
Second one.
I mean, the main thing that caused any kind of rush.
I actually didn't know we were going to that going to
SN5 and 6 also landed recently hard. They crushed it.
And you can actually see it bounce things.
And watch some of this fire explosions in slow-mo. So, give me just give me
a second.
With greater minimum thrust, so they can land with 2 engines instead.
Look at the point. Look at the nose cone. At the moment it touches down, you can see it actually bounce for a second.
That's a step forward.
And that's the problem. It hit real hard. It did hit.
All right. So yeah, give me just 1 second.
At least for a while.
That could have been.
But it hit hard, so it wasn't a perfect landing at all. But it did stay in one piece. So it is. Here we go. It is an improvement over the last 2 landing attempts.
It was looking great
to see
right
that
up
at
through
least
there.
See it's tilted as well.
You're right, there is a bit of flames coming out the back of it, but I think that's just probably the extinguishing of the... no, there is a fair bit of fire. As it lands, there is a fair bit of fire.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a soft touchdown. It was somewhat
probably is
soft.
probably is more than normal.
It's progress, though. Exactly. I just saw somebody say on the chat that it's progress, and that's exactly what it is. Now the next thing would be
it is progress.
Find out how to
there's
actually
definitely
achieve a soft touch.
There's definitely a fair bit of gas.
These little guys down here, the stumpy legs, actually can handle the landing. They aren't the final legs anyway.
So, yeah,
Musk has already said that the 1.1
it does that little
legs
hop,
will be 30% larger than these legs. I think it was 30%.
So with an explosion
And
like
then
that,
comes
that
the
indicates
V2 legs at some point, but SpaceX is not settled on the design yet, so they don't know yet what kind of design they are going to give the legs, and it's challenging.
It could just be header tank. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of
Falcon-style
cryogenic propellant to make a hell of a lot of gas.
You've
You've only got to look at the size of a gas bottle. If you open that up and release the entire thing, you blow up a whole house with a small gas bottle. So,
you have a problem
you
with the
don't
hull
need
on
much
side,
fuel to be left to cause a pretty energetic explosion.
On top of the
and you can sort of see there, it's still on fire quite
it's really tough to do
quite
that.
heavily, and obviously it's just burned
so that's
through
the reason
something.
why SpaceX hasn't settled on a design.
It looks like so at this point,
so that's the next step basically is to
So at about 11:30 p.m. London time,
that part really is actually pretty crazy.
on this 3rd of March, 2021.
Starships here, that is really nice.
There is some amazing footage that's been captured
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Starship SN10 successfully flew,
what I find really amazing is the hull down here, how the segments,
flipped,
how you can see these
belly flopped,
rifts forming in the hull.
what an insane day.
flipped again, and
Thanks
landed.
so much to everybody for joining here. Like it's
It was a bit of a hard landing. You could see a bit of a thump towards the touchdown.
Get notified.
And shortly after,
the softest landing ever.
shortly after it blew up.
But it is progress. It was absolutely amazing to see
that's
the
beyond
thing
my
land.
record, my previous record.
Well, I have to agree with the guys that is
I'm
progress.
So excited still. I'm sorry for these noises, but I really can't keep calm here. It's absolutely amazing to see.
No, well, it was a fairly low. It wasn't an overly energetic explosion. It wasn't like SN4 that ended up with a shockwave or anything like that.
Pop up here. Just give me a second to shout them out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was enough force to throw the whole thing pretty high in the air, but it.
And folks, we're getting all the video
overly
ready
energetic.
to
Stayed mostly in one piece.
Stuck the landing.
Yeah, that's right. We're getting ready video.
Maybe they were just trying to do it again.
Thank you very much for the generous donation. Since it slowed after the landing, you won the
I'd
challenge.
actually considered doing an animation showing a Starship landing, and it looked perfect.
What's also awesome to see is that most of the viewers on at least a good handful of the channels covering this event are still watching, even though the thing just blew up a few minutes ago.
Yeah, no, apologies if there was a couple of issues with
I'm impressed.
audio. I was having some weird glitch with audio just as the SpaceX stream kicked off, and then we had no audio for a
I'm happy about that.
I don't know what was going on, so yes, apologies to us.
Well done, Elon. Well done, SpaceX. Well done, everyone who believes in this.
So yeah,
Potential for actual progress.
Thank you, SN10. Yeah, look, I'm not disappointed. I think it's I think it was unlikely for SN10 to fly again anyway. They can definitely improve on the landing. There's always room for improvement. It sort of hit pretty hard there by the looks of it as it hit the deck. But when it comes down to it, I mean, those little dinky legs are what? How high do you reckon they would be? Has anyone measured those things?
Meter
and a half?
A little over a meter.
Yeah, so you know it's a small percentage of the height of the full rocket, so it's only got to hit just a little hard.
That's true.
It's going to totally crumple the heck out of it.
Yeah, and I think
it hit hard enough to bounce, so the legs were gone.
Yeah.
It's stainless steel, and as long as it is not pressure,
I think they're only designed to crumble kind of like
that's what
about
you see there. So everything's fine with the fins.
Yeah, I don't think they're made to fully plant into the concrete.
They just look like that. That might change in the future.
Still, though, it's been incredibly awesome, and yeah, I mean, we probably might nearly start wrapping up here. I think that. Corey, it's been wicked having you on, man. It's been great to voice meet you finally. We've chatted heaps and stuff, and I've never actually spoken to you, which is a bizarre thing to think, considering we've done so much stuff over the last year and a half or however long it's been. So yeah, no, thanks very much for joining. It's been wicked. For everybody that isn't following Corey, there on screen, Corey, go jump on Twitter and follow there. Absolute champion doing these amazing renders, and there's plenty more to come. Yes, likewise with Tony. I actually didn't actually have it on screen, did I? Hang on a second. Let me just bring that back up again for a minute. I forgot to transition through. So yes, that's Corey's Twitter link there on screen. So very quick, do it right now before you forget, because you'll miss out if you don't. And of course, Tony,
Bass 3D.
Absolute marathon runner with this stream. Thanks, man. I'm extremely grateful.
This was fun. Yeah, and great. You don't have to do it again for maybe a week. What do you reckon?
Let's give it a couple of weeks.
Well, when's SN11?
Well, SN11, they could roll it out tomorrow. They'll do a bit of a clean-up. They could roll SN11 down by early next week, and we could be doing this again in a week's time. Who knows? Depends how quick they want to turn around SN15. I know they're very keen to get SN15 stacked. So yeah, gameplay review UK. Can we just not hold F9 and get SN10 back again? That would be great. That's obviously our reference to the space program. So thanks guys. We might wrap it up there, I think. And thanks everybody for being here and following and subscribing.
Thanks to everyone out there. There's been
birthday gift. There you go. Thanks for
they both cut it just kind of 5 minutes to watch the climax.
Oh, actually, I can see the end of the line. So if you give me a second, I'll shout out the others.
I would
thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for your stream.
And now I think everyone will debate.
I've been there to get my hair cut.
I think I think we can categorise that slightly differently. It wasn't an explosion on touchdown.
Reed Coy, thank you so much for the super chat. Watching from Idaho.
It's going to be interesting to watch the news report coming out tomorrow, talking about this as the colossal failure that it obviously caused.
It's true. You guys know what's coming in the news.
It has to be. I mean, it did pretty much everything right. That's absolute evidence that the flip system will work. They just need to.
But that's what you've got to do.
And we know that.
Under scornful, woeful judgments.
Getting close. Stick with me.
You've just got to.
Thank you so much for the story. Thanks for staying up. Ask your bedtime.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You just got to keep on moving towards the right solution. I'm amazed.
I can't wait to chat again.
Launch landing a little faster than I think any of us expected.
Yes.
So,
and it was so worth it.
Slow-mo footage.
Frank Cohen, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you all.
Massive steps forward in develop.
I'm happy. I'm happy to be alive now. I'm happy to see this. It's 10 minutes to midnight, and you know what? I'm happy.
Coming up on 5 minutes, 45 seconds. We're down below 2 kilometers. We're preparing to light 3 Raptor engines to begin the flip sequence. We'll culminate with landing on the landing pad in Boca Chica.
Still a little bit of background going there. That's what I do. I open a whole bunch of different channels. This is history, guys. These days will be remembered.